Hello vlog, I'm currently in Paris. I had some of the snacks in the room from the mini bar, which I know I probably shouldn't have, but they're overpriced, but they're good. I had some veggie chips, some peanuts, some peanut butter, Coke Zero, because I'm not gonna have time for lunch. I really want to go to the Musée des Arts Décoratifs. It is so hard to say art in French. Anyways, we're on the way, so
Сразу всем женам беру такое же, такого же цвета, такого же размера.
hi vlog, I am off to dinner. Our dinner is right across the way. We're going to a little bistro called Flotte, I believe. I'm pretty tired and I know I'm gonna be really tired when I got back, so I'm not wearing makeup. I put on lip liner and that's it because I just don't feel like it. This lighting, as I said, actually I might not use that clip from earlier because it was genuinely horrendous, but the lighting in this hotel room is very stark. It's making the dark circles look way more crazy than they do in real life. My hair is still a little damp. It's not like a super dressed up fashiony dinner, but I think that's also very French to be like, oh, I love to touch my makeup and a cigarette and some wine. But I also have this weird complex where when I see myself without makeup, I get scared that I look 15. I one time went to the nail salon and my own nail tech, who's known me forever, basically she looked at me and she was like, oh my God, are you Gabby's younger sister? The day I came in before, I had a full face on, and then the day I came that day, I was barefaced. She was thinking I was older. I'm an only child. Anyways. I guess I won't complain about it when I'm older, but at this age, I do feel like I'm 15. I'm going to go, but let me show you my outfit first. Okay, this is the only full length mirror I have in this room. Also, mind the bed, I was just sleeping in it. I'm wearing this little dress shirt, which I low-key might unbutton. It's looking a little stuffy. I want another button, yeah. This dress shirt from Hysteric Glamour that I got in Japan. These Timberland jeans that I also thrifted in Japan. And then my same little Chanel ballet flats. I'm gonna pair it with my bomber. So this is how the actual fit will look with my jacket on. I'm trying to give very Lily Rose Depp, Loli Bahia. I don't know if it's giving that. I'm just like romanticizing me not wearing makeup to dinner and like a dressy shirt. I feel okay though. I feel like in this it's giving toddler. Maybe this is my own insecurities, guys. These are my own insecurities, is that whenever I've said this a million times, but whenever I go out either without makeup or in like dressier clothing, like a collared shirt, a blazer, that because I'm so short, if you didn't know, I'm like basically 5 foot tall, I'm 5'1". Because I'm so short and when I don't wear makeup, I do get comments that I look very young for my age, that when I wear things like this that are dressier, I'm giving the impression that I'm dressing up in my mom's closet, like that I look silly and like I'm playing dress up. I've thought that for my whole life and I'm trying to get over it. Like, I'm 23. I should be allowed to wear a collared shirt and feel cute, but I instead feel like I had to borrow my mommy's clothes. Anyways, time for dinner. I already know what I'm ordering. I already looked at the menu because I'm starving. I'm getting French onion soup and wine. Bis.
Oh, more or what? I'll put it here. Mom, see. I'm not gonna eat all that, trust me.
Oh, I do remember that, yes. And I remember Hi vlog, and welcome to the next day in Paris. Last night, I had dinner, I had my French onion soup, and I went to bed. I was so tired, but for some reason I couldn't fall asleep. I ended up sleeping at 2 a.m. Okay, as I'm saying that, I was on TikTok. I was on TikTok till 2 a.m. And even though I was so tired and like felt myself falling asleep on TikTok, I couldn't stop. It's so bad. I can't let myself go on TikTok or Instagram Reels at night. So I woke up really late. It's 11 now and I'm fully ready. My parents already had breakfast. I really want to go to Wild in the Moon. It's a vegan, like, health food kind of restaurant, which I know, very LA of me to go all the way across the world to Paris and go to like a vegan shop. But the reason I want to go there is I used to be really obsessed with Ami Song. When I was younger, I would watch like all of her Paris Fashion Week vlogs, and she would always go to Wild in the Moon. And I don't know, I just had really bad FOMO, and I always wanted to like experience Fashion Week and like pick up my little Wild in the Moon. So we're gonna do that. Well, I'm gonna do that. My parents will not be eating there. And then we're going to the Orsay Museum. I'm very, very excited. And then I want to go to Shakespeare & Co. There's some few stores I want to go to. I might want to hit Chanel. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just kind of playing it by ear. I did my makeup today. Yeah. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. It's pretty basic. Let me see. Can I like rest this here? My American vintage sweater, this black silk kind of long skirt that I thrifted, and then my Chanel belly flats, which if you're like, holy shit, those have been through a lot. Yeah, they're my mom's from the 90s, so they're already vintage. And then I wore them to work one day and I got stuck in a rainstorm, but I got them refurbished, so the outside looks very nice and vintagey. The soles just have discoloring from said rainstorm, but I absolutely love them. And I love the lived-in feel. They're so comfortable. I love that it's black on black. I'm never getting rid of these. I like these so much, and I wear them everywhere. They're so comfortable. Anyways, it's supposed to be a little bit chillier here in Paris, so I might bring a coat. I'm wearing a coat. Bring a scarf. But yeah, it's 11, so I'm fucking hungry. Let's go. Are those ducks or? Oh yeah, I guess they are. Yeah, I like these a lot actually. Hi vlog, I wanted to update you guys. Before I went back out for dinner, I have not gotten freshened up or anything, so be aware of the face. I got rained on, my hair got rained on. It's a bit of a mess, but I'm gonna try and freshen myself up for dinner. I wanted to show you guys a haul of what I ended up getting today. So First, I'm going to start with the books I got. I went to Smith & Son. It's right near the hotel I'm staying. It's a bookshop from 1870. I love bookstores. And one of my favorite, not even favorite authors, one of my favorite women ever. I would honestly put her as probably my biggest role model if I was to ever be asked that question. It's Patti Smith. I love her so much. I read a couple of her books and I just adore her, but they had an entire Patti Smith display. They had one of her leather jackets and it was really cool. So I absolutely loved that bookstore and I got some books, so I'll show you. I did kind of get a lot. I got 4 books, which is a ridiculous amount to get when you're on a trip, but 3 of the books are very short novels. So I thought it kind of evened out to maybe like a 2-book situation. Anyways, starting with Patti Smith, I got Bread of Angels. I have never read this, but I saw this advertised in the storefront window and I really wanted to read it. I absolutely love Just Kids. It was one of my favorite books I've ever read and it was so incredibly inspiring. I love the way Patti writes. I really just love everything about her. So I'm very excited to read this. It's a memoir about the beginnings of her life a little bit. I mean, to be fair, it also talks about the grief she went through in her marriage, and so I'm not exactly sure if this is just a complete memoir because she also has other books about her life, but we'll see. I'm so excited. I love the picture of her on the front. Next I got Madonna in a Fur Coat by Sabahattin Ali. I've always wanted to read this. It stood out to me immediately. It's not too long of a book. I can finish this in like a day. Yeah, I've always wanted to read this. I love a classic, so excited to read that. Then I saw this because the cover completely caught me. It's a very artistic cover. It's called The Vegetarian by Han Kang. They had a bunch of his books. This one just stood out to me and I especially loved the description of it. It's Young-hye and her husband are ordinary people. He's an office worker, she's a dutiful wife, but their marriage is interrupted when Young-hye, seeking a more plant-like existence, commits a shocking act of subversion. She refuses to eat meat. Thus begins a disturbing and thrilling psychological drama about taboo, desire, rebellion, and fantasy. It sounds very interesting. All the reviews on it seem so good. Apparently it's also a novel about sexuality. I'm just so excited to read this. And the last book I got, I was literally about to check out. I was going down the stairs and then they had a little tiny favorites of the year section and this title immediately caught me. It's called Weird Fucks by Lynn Tillman. Essentially, it is about a young woman who is drifting through Europe and New York and encountering increasingly bizarre sexual situations. And it just talks about that and all of the weird fucks she has. And yeah, it seems very funny. It seems hilarious. It says that it literally, one of the reviews says it's hilarious, it's devastating, it's life. And it was in the favorites, so it's very intriguing. I wanted to see it. Okay, at Chanel, first I got some makeup. Also, I went to the original Rue Cambon Chanel, so I got the white bags and I'm kind of dying over them. I will be keeping these, obviously. But of the makeup, I got the Lily Rose Depp lip combo. First lip liner I got is the Le Crayon in 162 Nude Brown. In one of the TikToks on Lily's makeup, this was one of the products that was used. So it's just like a really light nude brown, hence the name. Next shade I got is 204 Brun Foncé. Really dark brown, and in the video she like accentuated her lips with it. The last thing I got is the Rouge Coco Flash in Boy. It's number 54. This was like the main show-stopping item, hence why I wanted to get it. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna open the shoes later on because I really need to get to dinner, and also I don't want to undo the beautiful packaging yet, but I'll show you guys them tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that is.
Hi you guys, you're sitting on my bed currently. I'm back from dinner, clearly just showered. I'm in my PJs. Shout out to my boyfriend's mother. My boyfriend's Algerian, and she got me this summer when she went to Algeria, and I love it so much. I wear this all the time. It's so comfortable. Anyways, I am going to unbox the shoes now that I'm back. Oh, I'm so excited. Ta-da! Oh my god. It is a white 31 Rue Cambon bag. Wow. Sorry, I'm just like so excited. J'adore. I'm gonna try and take this off as gracefully as I can so that I don't mess it up. Ja-ja! These are the shoes I got. I got the two-tone classic sling backs. I ended up getting a 37. I low-key could have gone with a 36, but I want these to last. I got them in the white and black two-tone color. I tried on the black. I think I got it in the video. I tried on a million shoes. I was at Chanel for like 2 hours, but ultimately these were the ones. I saved up enough money to get myself 2 shoes, but I really only messed with this one as of right now. I'm very excited for Matthew Blasy's Chanel to hit stores. Then we'll talk again because that'll be exciting for. But these, they're so cute. They're so Lily Rose Depp. I want to wear these with a pair of jeans and be like super off duty with a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like that's the vibe I'm thinking of in my head. I just love them. They have the Chanel logo here. So classic, so chic. They're also really comfortable. I got them in the medium heel height. There's like one that's, I don't even know if you could consider it a heel. It's like this big and it's basically a flat. And then there's a taller height. I got this one. I want them to be comfortable. I want to be able to wear these to work, out, with a pair of jeans. I just want these to be chill. Anyways, I'm off to bed. I'm so incredibly tired. If you can't tell by the way I look, it's only like 8:30. I literally gobbled up that whole pizza, which yes, I did eat the whole pizza. And I went straight home and into the shower. So I'm gonna watch French cartoons and go to bed. See you tomorrow. Hello and good morning. It is the next day here in Paris. It's Sunday. If you can tell by the lighting how it's kind of dark on my face, it's cloudy outside. I've not had one sunny day in Paris, but that's okay. Today we are off to get some breakfast first, but then we're going to the Monet Museum. I'm so excited. I'm really hoping it's not as busy as the Orsay, because yesterday it was kind of miserable. You couldn't look at any paintings. It was just a crowd. I'm hoping that the Monet Museum's a little bit less crowded. I know it's the Monet Museum, but it's not like the Louvre or the Orsay, which everybody has on their list, so fingers crossed. Anyways, and then I want to go to Shakespeare and Company, and I also, yeah, that's kind of what all I want to do. We're gonna wander around today. Tonight we're going to Le Tremblay. It's a restaurant inside an old train station. I've seen it on like TikTok and stuff. It could be very touristy, I don't know, but it seems cool and I kind of want to experience it, so we're going there tonight. Let me show you my fit before I leave. It's a little bit more casual than I would normally do. So first I'm wearing this brown leather and suede jacket that you've definitely seen me wear before that I thrifted. I'm wearing this really weird shirt that I thrifted. It has this like German character on it and there's blue stripes in the back giving Gautier. Then I have on my dark wash Ebisu jeans that I also thrifted. I have this belt on that does not go with the fit, but the t-shirt kind of covers it because these jeans are a little bit big. And then I have on my red Repettos and my vintage Fendi. Literally everything I'm wearing is vintage except for my shoes. I don't normally wear brown. I don't normally wear this casual, especially since I've been in Paris. I've been in the very like black trench coat feel, but I'm going to an art museum and I don't know, I want to be comfortable. Also, all the art museums have been 1 million degrees, so I need to have a t-shirt on. And this is a really comfy fit, really cash, cute. We're either gonna go to Wild in the Moon if we have time, or I might just eat at the hotel. It's fine. But I'm hungry, so yeah. Matcha one. The matcha one. Looks good.
Jetzt das Fleisch.
But today is Father.
Artistic director? Hi vlog, I'm back from my day out. It was nice. Hi vlog, I'm back from my day out. It was honestly such a nice day. I got so many steps. I absolutely love the Monet Museum. I was a little bit scared because if you've been there, you know that the Monet is like literally in the basement at the end of the museum. So as I was going around, I was like, where is it? Like, is this it? I mean, the other pieces were gorgeous, but I was like, I thought this was the Monet Museum. Like, is this his brother's museum? Like, I don't know. Anyways, I did eventually get to see the lily pad series in person, and honestly, it nearly brought me to tears. It was so amazing to see what is probably my favorite painting ever. I absolutely love Monet. He's my favorite artist. Both Monet, and Degas are my favorites. I also like Sargent. That sounds so American for me to say it like that, but Sargent. Those are, I would say, of my favorites. I love Dali, but whatever, it's not an art expose by me. It was amazing seeing them. The museum also wasn't that crowded, so it was really enjoyable. I could stand and actually look at the lily pads. It was magnifique. After that, we went for a nice walk to Shakespeare and Company, and while I was there, I got some books. There was a line outside, and you cannot take video or picture inside. And yeah, I could have snuck it, but like, to be honest, it wasn't worth it. There's a big sign that says kind of immerse yourself in the books, and that's what I wanted to do. So I'll show you what I got. I didn't get a lot, but I got the Shakespeare and Company tote bag that every performative male has. I mean, it reminds me of the picture of Jacob Elordi with the Shakespeare and Company tote, but I had to get it, okay? I got the red one. There's also a blue one, but I wear red more. While I was there, I got three books. Oh, yeah, one of my mom's books is in here, but I'll show you it in case. First, I got The Possession by Annie Ernaux. It seems so interesting. It's a very, very short book. I have read a couple of Annie Ernaux's books. I've read The Use of Photography, and I believe it's Diary of a Woman. I don't know the exact title, but I'm going to read the description quickly because this one seemed very interesting. The strangest thing about jealousy is that it can populate an entire city, the whole world, with a person you may have never met. These words set the framework for The Possession, a striking portrait of a woman after a love affair has ended. Annie Ernaux pulls the reader through every step of jealousy, of a woman's need to know who has replaced her in a lost beloved's life. I got Big Kiss Bye Bye by Claire Louise Bennett. I saw Moya Mawini read this, and I wanted to try it. I'm not gonna necessarily go into a description because this one's much longer, but it seems like a very interesting book, and I'm a sucker for Fitzcarraldo books. It's a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm very excited to read this. Next, and the last book I got, is Nymph by Stephanie LaCava. I was originally drawn to this cover because it looks so much like Kiara from Baby. She looks so much like her, and I've seen that show like 3 times. Anyways, essentially, it's about a girl named Bathory whose past is a model, a sex worker, a linguist, a Latin scholar, and an assassin, and that she basically comes from a family of assassins, and then she moves to Manhattan, and it just seems very interesting and weird. And anyways, those are all the books I got from Shakespeare and Company, and I did get them stamped with the Shakespeare and Company stamp, obviously. What else did I get? Oh, I got like a trillion Kinder Maxis for my boyfriend. Also, I forgot to show you, I went to the Monet Museum and I got like a few things. I got 2 prints, one of Lily Pad #2, and also another, my parents got another one, so, but I'll show you the things because the prints are all wrapped up. I'm not going to show those, but I'll show you these things. First, I got this sketchbook. I absolutely love it. They had lily pads and like the more classic Monet paintings you think of, but something about this cover and the leaves, I just absolutely adore it. This gives me summer. I can't wait to sit in a garden in the summer and sketch. For those who don't know, I draw, and my current sketchbook, it's in my bag, I'm not gonna grab it, but it looks like shit. It is so destroyed, so I kind of needed a new one. I did get a sketchbook while I was in Dijon, but it's more like utilitarian. This is more like Gorgina. So I'm excited about that. This painting is Les Iris Jaunes. Les Iris Jaunes. Les Iris. Les Iris. Les. Next, I got a print of this, or like a postcard almost. This is Vallotton's Femme nue assise dans un fauteuil. I saw this in the gallery on the way down to the Monet exhibit, and it really stood out to me. It was in a very tiny frame. It's a tiny picture. I just love it. I love the contrast of the red and the green. I love the simplicity of the background, and then the more detailedness of the woman there. Something about it, I absolutely love the color and composition. And when you see the actual painting, the brush strokes and the way he did it, and how her chest almost looks kind of misformed, like she has this like bump up here. It's very interesting, and I just absolutely adore this. Last thing I got at the Monet Museum is another tote bag. I had a Monet Water Lilies tote that I got off of Etsy many years ago, and I wore that thing to death. So when I went to the Monet Museum and I actually saw a Water Lily Claude Monet tote bag, and it says the Musée Marmottan Monet, I was like, okay. I did use my other one to death, so I picked that up. Last thing that I got, I went to Frédéric Malle. It's right in front of my hotel, so I had to stop in. I currently have used up pretty much almost all of my I used up one of my favorite perfumes. It's Dior Oud Isfan. I love that perfume. But until I get a new one, I wanted a kind of similar scent, a very strong oudy type scent. This isn't an oud, but it does smell a lot. It smells a lot like the Dior one in my opinion. I got Portrait of a Lady, a classic. Everybody knows this scent, I feel like, or if you don't, this is Frédéric Malle's bestseller. I'm going to wear this tonight because I'm going to a nice dinner. I'm going to Le Trembleu, but I am going to order room service and take a shower. Peace.
I gotta say, sea bass prepared like this is excellent.